Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can figure something out here before we actually move on.
Hard Luck Pawn Shop.
Oh, good. This is the place where I hawk your baby shoes, your first bicycle, your retainer. Oh, they know me here.
I think one of us should try to smash through that window with his rock-hard melon-sized head.
And I think one of us should try the door, unless he wants to spend the rest of the day picking plate glass out of his partner's fluffy white nether regions.
That would be painful.
Would you like to know what magical surprises are in your future?
Beat it.
Steel manhole cover.
I think that manhole cover is perfect right where it is.
Don't be embarrassed, Sam. You have an inner strength that outshines your frail and infant-like physical weakness.
Nothing new
Keep
there.
watching the skies, Max.
I'll shoot if they try anything funny.
Air Force is suggesting putting the appeal on the cover. Yep, that was it.
Down with Skun-ka'pe. Aliens go home.
Hey. You guys really shouldn't be littering.
Surprise!
Oldest trick in the book.
Well, that played out a little bit differently than I expected. Anyway, hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. Yes, Beer Force, you are indeed on fire. So, let's see if General Skun-ka'pe is here. Because we're looking for him.
A paddleball toy?
Skun-ka'pe must have tossed it out when he realized it wasn't magical. We've got to find what store he got it from.
Okay. More cross-referencing? Well, this is a receipt for a toy store right here. That must be what we need.
No, we should really get going. Plus, it smells in there.
So, where is it?
Skun-ka'pe must have dropped this paddleball toy while he was searching the city.
Skun-ka'pe is looking for toys of power. What toys were there during the opening? There was, the phone, which we have. There was a deck of cards that allowed you to read minds. There was this putty that allowed you to shapeshift. I wonder if we'll be finding one of these along the way. Oh, by the way, as a reminder, at some point Sam and Max are going to get captured by Skun-ka'pe. Considering that they know that's going to happen, one would think that they'd actually find a way to prevent that. And who knows, maybe they will.
I can make out part of the name of the store this came from, but no address.
Success! A new destination has been revealed on your map.
We're getting a lot of places to visit.
How are we ever gonna find Skun-ka'pe, Sam? All these streets look the same.
Shut up, Max. They're completely different streets.
It's Mole Men! General Skun-ka'pe is sweating Mole Men!
Spoiler warning, Harry!
Sheesh! Smash your cell phones! That's how he controls you! It's Mole Men! General Skun-ka'pe is sweating.
All clues lead here, but no sign of Skun-ka'pe. Aha! New York's lackadaisical business hours win again. But Skun-ka'pe will be back any second, little buddy. We'd better be ready for him.
What are we gonna do once he shows up?
I don't know yet.
I am totally not going to mention my nipple count. Let's see. Good news! Harry's alive! I thought for sure he went into that mole processing thing already, but no, he's still out and about.
Bob's Toyses.
The extra S is for sorry about the misspelled sign.
It's locked. Skun-ka'pe's either waiting for this place to open or coming back with his goons to bust the door down. Just think, Max. One of these innocent-looking toys may hold the key to unlocking another terrifying psychic power.
I bet it's the giraffe. I don't trust anything with a longer neck than mine.
Nice underpass we got here. What else can we investigate? Unless we can just wait. Can we teleport in there?
Teleportation.
If not, then we can go ahead and just do some future tense.
Future vision.
I keep calling it future tense for some reason. It's future vision.
In the future, all these toys are still here, unbought and unloved. That's kind of sad.
It's their own fault for not being more fun. It's not a welfare state, Sam.
That is kind of sad.
So you have found me at last, freelance police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes.
I'm going to pause here because I'm going to make a prediction. Now that this future vision has been visioned, I bet that event is about to happen as soon as I unpause.
Uh-oh.
So you have found me at last, freelance police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes. Engines to full power! Yes! Destroy the city!
Look familiar? I certainly hope that you are paying attention, my friends, because our story seems to have hurtled to its inevitable conclusion. No longer can you blindly mash buttons to unleash a torrent of irreverent banter and comic mischief. Now you are all that stands in the way of the total annihilation of the planet Earth. The villain has made his move. The players are yours to command. Only you can return General Skun-ka'pe to the penal zone.
Well, so here's a little situation that I was not expecting.
Die, Earthlings! Die!
Stinky is in a cell. Isn't he? Isn't she supposed to be the queen?
That!
Sam and Max, don't tell me Skun-ka'pe wants you guys to be his love slaves too.
You'd be surprised just how many fetishes there are that involve Sam and me.
What are you doing locked in here, Stinky?
I've got no idea. I assumed it was Grandpa Stinky's fault.
How is this Grandpa Stinky's fault?
He's been going on and on about Skun-ka'pe ever since he landed. That's the kind of gentleman you should get involved with. He's got a future. Ugh.
Why aren't you out there on your throne?
Yeah, isn't Skunk-ape your boyfriend?
You. He wishes. He is so not my type. You only have to date an evil gorilla once to learn never to make that mistake again.
Oh, we've all been there, girlfriend.
Oh, here we go again. Screw that. Let's ask about the cell phone.
Did you lose your cell phone?
Ugh, hang on a second. I am your love monkey. Yes. Hi, Skun-ka'pe. I see you. That's very clever. He's been texting me non-stop. I tried to throw the phone away just to get away from it.
Can you call for help on your fancy futuristic phone?
I already tried that when you guys were knocked out. There's no signal off this spaceship.
Let's try to make this conversation a little less a little less confusing than the one with Grandpa Stinky.
You gotta stay away from Skun-ka'pe. The guy's a total butthorn.
You're telling me? I was just going to meet a friend at the top of the Empire State Building. Then all of a sudden this giant gorilla shows up and carries me off to be his queen or something.
Gee, you'd think a hyper-intelligent alien could have come up with something more original.
I'm not buying this super advanced technology business if they haven't even mastered the technique of margaritas and unexpected car trouble.
You've gotta help us take care of that jerk, Skun-ka'pe.
Whatever. Let me know if you've got any brilliant ideas.
I think you're being too hard on Skun-ka'pe. He's just misunderstood.
Oh yeah? Did I misunderstand this picture he sent me?
Good heavens!
I think I should put on some clothes now.
Skun-ka'pe's got a lot of good points, too.
Name one.
Okay, spaceship, strength, charm, intelligence. We'll go with the spaceship.
He's got his own spaceship.
I noticed. That may impress you boys, but...
The keys to your cage, so he could let you out.
But then she wouldn't be able to talk to us anymore.
Yoo-hoo! General Skun-ka'pe!
We're all set, Max. Now we've just got to get out of this cage so we can wrap this case up once and for all.
Full power to right mandible! Yes!
I never drink when I'm on a case.
So, are we just going to repeat the stuff that we already did?
Die, Earthlings! Die!
I guess we will. I bet you something is going to happen after the end of this, though. There's no way the last task is the first.
Power to right mandible! Yes! Take that!
We can't leave the spaceship now. There's still so much ape thwarting to do.
But it's worth a shot.
Well done, freelance police. Now, you must place the homing beacon on Skun-ka'pe's back to trap him in the penal zone.
You're on it.
Now light up those toys. The hell?
Looking for these.
Uh-oh.
Your future viewer has proven to be most enlightening. Here, use it to witness how I am going to destroy you.
So, what was our plan B again?
I believe you planned to turn on the dimensional destabilizer, yes? Luckily, I have my own.
But I've still got the homing beacon.
Exactly.
Oops.
Can you believe that guy? Skun-ka'pe knew what we were going to do the whole time. He just wanted to rub our noses in the penal zone, so to speak.
I don't like being in the penal zone, Sam.
You're not supposed to, Max. It's a horrible plane of non-existence forever trapped between reality and unreality.
Yeah, that and also that beeping noise is really getting on my nerves.
Turn around, Max. Skun-ka'pe strapped an antimatter bomb on your back while we were out cold. Get rid of it.
Jeez, what a jerk.
We gotta get out of here, Max. Pronto.
This got bad. I knew there was no way this was going to end the way it started. It totally figures that Skun-ka'pe would use the future thing. It also totally figures that Max is floating up in the air because, like, guess in a dimension like this, that's really not really... Is there more than one portal we can get out of? I wonder where which of these go. Anyway, we've already seen that futures can be changed with that viewer. So... freak out about antimatter bomb.
If I know my high-tech futuristic explosive devices, this is an antimatter bomb that will destroy the entire penal zone and anyone inside it. And it's gonna go off at any second.
Really, Sam? Any second?
Well, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still best not to dawdle.
So what do we still have? Well, the homing beacon, of course. Paddle, the postcard, shot glass, receipt.
Can't wait to get rid of that skunk-ape jerk once and for all.
But if he's the big bad guy, what will we do after we beat him?
Well, we could let him out every few weeks and beat him up some more. Are you sure that future vision of yours works? We're supposed to be winning.
Maybe they're just rose-tinted future vision glasses.
But one of them was Flint getting axed. Literally.
Don't worry, little buddy. I won't let anything bad or overly deadly happen to you.
You're my best friend, Sam. I know you'd take a bullet for me.
Well, I'd at least be very rude to the guy who shot you. I sure hope those psychic powers aren't a danger to the people you work on or around, Max.
Whenever I use them, it feels like somebody's microwaving a radar gun near a high-tension wire in my skull.
It's a good thing neither of us is legally, morally, or ethically allowed to reproduce. See you, Max.
Keep in touch!
Well, we still actually have the future vision. I don't know how that works.
Future vision.
But sure. There is no future in here. Let me scroll to whatever that is. I'm curious. It's one of the weird hallucination things. But, well, that's not helpful.
Teleportation.
I suppose we could just teleport out of here.
Gotcha!
Welcome back, sirs.
What just happened?
I detected a spike in antimatter radiation, so I locked onto the signal from your homing beacon and reversed the polarity of the dimensional stabilization field to intercept...
Yeah. Just tell us how we can get back at Skun-ka'pe for crimes against the freelance police and humanity.
I say let's cover him in candy bar wrappers and feed him to starving raccoons!
You failed to trap him in the penal zone?
I wouldn't say failed exactly. Maybe underperformed.
And we blew up the penal zone with an antimatter bomb!
Oh dear.
How can I help, Sam and Max?
Dr. Mama Bosco has been granted the fullest security clearance possible for a dead citizen, Mr. President.
I'm not sure I would want to eat Skun-ka'pe. It sounds nasty.
How are we going to stop Skun-ka'pe now?
With the penal zone destroyed, we have no way to return him to prison.
Unless you could make another penal zone somewhere else.
I smell a convoluted plan coming on.
With a side order of hand-waving technical nonsense. Extra crispy.
Before I made the destabilizer, I was working on a dimensional rift generator. It doesn't open a gateway to another dimension, it actually creates another dimension. Only problem is, you'll have to find a nexus of ley lines somewhere for it to work. A place where the border between reality and nonsense has broken down.
There happens to be one of those in the city, ma'am. It's at 1313 Straight Street.
That address sounds familiar.
That's our building.
Well, that's convenient. Also convenient that when I tried teleporting to Sybil's phone, we wound up at Mama Bosco's instead. I'm wondering if we wound up here because I tried teleporting out, or because we were waiting for a certain point in time for us to be teleported out. And it just so happened that the time came coincidentally when I was trying to teleport out.
So you're suggesting we trap Skun-ka'pe in our own building?
Well, kind of. You'd actually be turning your building into an alternate dimension, so it won't really exist anymore.
I'm afraid it's the only way, sirs.
Yeah, on the plus side, if it doesn't exist, think of how much money we'll save on rent.
We don't pay rent, Max.
I take it then that Sam and Max got an identical building in the far future. Either that or this plan is going to fail.
Can't we just use that destabilizer thing to open up another gateway?
Not now that the penal zone has been destroyed. You'll have to use Mama Bosco's rift generator to create a new penal zone.
How does this rift generator work?
You just plug it in and press the pedal. After that, it works just like the destabilizer. If Skun-ka'pe is wearing that homing beacon, he'll get pulled into the new dimension. The trick is finding enough power for it.
Do you have any more of those power cores lying around?
No, I never did get that back. But even so, it would have taken 100 of those things to give enough power to a dimensional rift generator. It's over there, with the other inventions that are a deadly radiation hazard.
See you on the other side, Dr. Mama Bosco.
Assuming she ever goes to the other side.
We'll be careful with your rift generator, Mama Bosco.
Just make sure you don't turn it on until you've got that homing beacon on General Skun-ka'pe.
Oh, we can't interact with a Super Ball, apparently.
How can I help, Sam and Max?
See you on the other side, Dr. Mama Bosco.
Nothing new there.
Keep watching the skies, Max.
I'll shoot if they try anything funny.
So... let's try this whole teleporting thing again. After I try Future Vision. I want to see if there's any other futures in here that I should consider.
So you're suggesting we trap Skun-ka'pe in our own building?
Well, kind of. You'd actually be turning your building into an alternate dimension, so it won't really exist anymore.
This Future Vision is failing a whole lot at actually showing future stuff now. Except for apparently for Skun-ka'pe. Worked pretty well for him, unfortunately. So can we get onto Skun-ka'pe's ship again?
Did you see that, my queen? Not only did I defeat Sam and Max, but I took care of the penal zone in one stroke.
Unfortunate word choice.
Sam and Max, you survived! Have you returned with a, how do I put this tactfully, better thought out plan to stop Skun-ka'pe?
Our last plan would have worked fine if he hadn't changed the future.
Yeah! How do I put this tactfully? Bite me.
You'll need to get your personal belongings. Let me see if I can... Oh, that hurts. Does everyone else taste butterscotch?
Thanks, Brain. Now we just need a way to get this homing beacon on Skun-ka'pe's back without us noticing.
I can't remember the name of my elementary school.
Are you okay, Brain?
You're looking a little green, even for you.
The stress of powering the higher functions of this ship is proving most detergent. Plus, I think this broth is starting to go bad.
How are we supposed to stop Skun-ka'pe now?
I don't know. Something about a homing beacon, wasn't it?
It's not helpful if you forgot.
Keep it together, Brain.
Okay, bye now, Grandma.
Full... Take that!
So, I don't suppose we can just put this on him.
Full power to right mandible!
What? Don't you have planets to blow up or something?
Thanks, Stinky. Hey, Brain, can you give us a hand here?
Maybe cause a subtle yet stylish distraction?
I grow weak jamming tracks, and I fear my time in this wharf is drawing to a close. But if I can prevent but one villain from massaging another appointment book, my sacrifice is but a small, small bacon belt to pay.
Great. Could you hurry it up?
Max, show some respect for this noble creature's sacrifice. Could you hurry it up, please?
Donut button, Sam and Max. Donut button till we meet again in the plaid.
Emergency. Engine failure. Emergency.
No! Not in my moment of triumph! Sam and Max must somehow be responsible for this. I must find them and destroy them!
That's it, little buddy. Let's go.
Well then, all that we need to do now... Maybe now we can get to Sybil's for real.
What do we do now, Sam?
I don't know. The power's out in the whole building.
Okay. I thought we were about to end this, but it seems that we're not going to end this. Oh, so...
I don't know how you escaped the penal zone, Sam and Max, but you will never escape my disintegrator eyes.
But instead, we're going to end this on a cliffhanger until I be right back, because we still have time in this stream, but I need to do an episode break. So, yeah, we'll be right back.